So here's the former UFC strawweight queen, Thug Rose Namajunas. She's a very interesting individual, DC, because as much as she is a lifelong martial artist and loves to train, there's something about fight night and all of the accompanying emotions that she really doesn't care for.
Yeah, she doesn't love it all that much, but she loves the preparation for getting in the octagon, and once she arrives there, she usually will give her best self. She's a fantastic striker. Showed that in the second Namajunas fight, but don't forget about all the submissions that she had in her time on The Ultimate Fighter, her time in Invicta, all the way to becoming the striker that we saw knock out Jan Jacek to win the UFC title.
When she is at her best, as she was in that first round against Jessica Andrade, most people believe that she is still the best strawweight in the world. She will try to prove it again here tonight. Another big spot for Thug Rose Namajunas. She's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all. Right. Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Gillian the Savage Robertson.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see how Namajunas approaches things here in the early going.
Good defense blocking that punch.
So Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast. And you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Namajunas starting to enter that flow state with her jab.
It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Big punch to the body.
2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. Oh, she's got kicks, and I'm not talking about her sneakers. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of it.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that. Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets long.
Namajunas getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Try to establish that jab. Well, Namajunas is cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Well, if you read her fighter bio, you know she loves the elbows, and that has certainly been one of her weapons of choice tonight.
She loves it because it's so brutal. She really wants to damage her opponents, and tonight she's doing exactly that. And she separates from her opponent. Oh, that was beautiful.
All right, that'll do it for the round. Namajunas is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. Well, she is wearing it. That cut continues to leak down into her eye. Some replays from all the action in that previous round.
Yeah, John, that's called the trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
It comes down the face, right into the eye. You don't want to be dealing with that. You want to have clear vision when you're in the octagon with one of the best fighters in the world. But it's her irresponsible defenses that have led her to this point.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Oh, roundhouse kick there. How about the wind up and ultimately the connection for her there?
She really is throwing her entire body into that kick.
Well, we sat down with her on Thursday. She said it's all coming together, and she has put on a striking clinic tonight. Clearly her best performance in the UFC.
The only danger was if her opponent could get her to the ground. She could not, and you saw how well a high-level striker can work whenever she's very comfortable.
All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well on the field.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in this strawweight division. She fights well, she stays behind the jab, and she uses her kicks to make sure that she's at range and safe.
She's wobbling out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more that's going to end the night.
Look for her to throw that overhand here again. All right, so she goes for the double leg takedown here, DC, and she is able to secure it. Beautifully done there.
Beautifully done. Great timing, great angle on the finish. Great job getting to her best position.
Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow's certainly a useful one. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Rose Namajunas. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you can see that she was different tonight. You can see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws. Great shot from the top position.
Couple big elbows now. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you. Oh!
Judo toss, made it look easy. 45 seconds remain in the round. Mixing in the elbows. 30 seconds in the round. 20 seconds to go, round 2. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively, gotta figure out a way to sort things out.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be said. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Really good connection by her there. She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. Oh, nice kick to the body there.
On point with that jab today.
Oh, wow, is she putting it all together? Another huge kick lands. All right, so she attacks the body yet again, and now you really see those bruises, Daniel, starting to accumulate.
Well, she did everything to do that, and she was able to stay the course. Even when something got blocked, even if something got defended, she never changed the way that she attacked. It's beautiful to watch a person so rooted in the game plan, and that game plan paying dividends. Big double leg level.
All right, so again, she targets that swelling, and that would be the way to go, right? Continue to pursue the area in which your opponent has failed to adjust.
Absolutely. She's just...
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. And maybe he's going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady. She's stepping over the mount here.
Well, Namajunas is in half guard. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Oh, looks like she's got the sub locked in, champ.
She's advancing. It's almost in.
And maybe he's going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
Oh, she goes right back to the well. Another submission attempt here.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
There's the tap.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. Really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. Now we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 21 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Gillian the Savage Robertson!
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.
I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the